Hello, I'm Lauren Vasella. I'm a yoga teacher and I own a studio called Bend It Like Buddha Yoga here in Killara. If you're overseas, that's in Australia. I'm the main yoga teacher, but I also run yoga teacher training. So I teach people how to become yoga teachers as well. So I'm starting this YouTube channel mainly to spread more love. So my kids watch a lot of YouTube, and I gotta say, like, it's a different environment stepping into this. But at the moment, we're sitting in a new moon, and new moons are amazing times to start new beginnings. So when I teach classes, most people tend to come in and, I teach based on what's going on around us, because life is crazy. It can be super chaotic, and out here can be intense. But when people come to class normally, it's because they're trying to just drop back into this space. And that's the coolest thing about yoga and our psyche, our sympathetic system, our parasympathetic system, is that it's so trainable. Everything inside of us is something that we can build and work on and control to have a better, more relaxed existence. It doesn't mean all this stuff isn't going to happen. You change your reaction to it. So it might sound pretty simple, but it takes a while to kind of let some of those things take hold, and it also takes a lot of repetition of coming back and showing up, maybe sometimes when you don't even want to. So I tend to theme a lot of my classes, again, about what's going on around us. And the new moon, being particularly now, is really awesome for helping you create clear visions. And at the moment, I don't know when you're watching this, but it's the 1st of December, and it's crazy out there, right? We're already busy, and then we add December on top, and it's, this rush to get to the end of the year. And I've had students come and say they remember their parents, their mom especially, or grandmother, tend to be the female side of things, would go crazy, make the most beautiful December, have, amazing end of the year, and then crash. They would go and sleep for all of January. They lost a whole month, a whole month. And that's something we kind of want to avoid. We want to find some balance in our energy. So when you sit in a new moon, not only is it a really great time to create new beginnings, but it's a time to decide where you want to put your energy. And we're all born to do something, like we're driven to do something. And it's all different. It doesn't have to be the same. I know people that are accountants that love tax time because they're great with money and numbers, and that way geared. Not my forte. I'm happy to have other people do that for me. But it doesn't mean that your job even has to be your dharma, or that thing that you do to make your difference. It could be outside in everyday life. It could be something completely outside of what you do for work, or it could be something that you do during your day. Most of us are driven towards something, and if you're lucky enough to do it in your work, then it doesn't feel like work. It just feels it's a completely different environment. It's just part of living. It's who you are. And so when you have these little moments of clarity, and you don't even need to do much to have them. You could be in your car, you could be thinking, you could be out in nature. You could just take a minute to yourself. It could be your yoga practice. But in these moments, you're given space to see, and you see where you need to put your energy. And it's really around those things that make you light, that make you fill up. Like we give, but we're also getting back from that thing. So on the flip side, it can also help you see where you maybe shouldn't be giving so much energy and where that's depleting you. Remember, our energy is finite. So when we're spread, we're not going to do anything to our highest good, or our full capacity. We're going to burn out probably. But when you have this thing that might be weighing you down, it's a really good idea to either say no or to put some boundaries around it and to be quite clear. Because it really, in our life, people will treat us how we've kind of been trained to be treated. So it's up to us to really say, yes or no to things, and to start forming those relationships of what you'll take on and what you won't. And again, it's okay to say no, because you're creating that relationship with what you'll do and what you won't do. And if you've got kids or people around you or family, that's a really good example. It's a great example for them to see that you don't have to say yes to everything. So look at what maybe you don't want to say yes to, and then let this beautiful time of clear vision help you see where you want to step forward, or maybe things that you want to add in that help you, recharge your energy. So great time to do this. That's why I'm starting our YouTube channel in this way. I hope to support you, though, not only just through our yoga themes and what's going on energetically around us, but I'll take you through some lessons. I'll also maybe share some recipes once I get in the kitchen. My husband's a pretty good cook, so I tend to be doing my yoga while he's cooking, but I have some great recipes I will share with you. And lots of other things, lots of things to help support you so that you can learn how to support yourself, because that's really what yoga is. It's a massive toolkit of learning how to support yourself. So it doesn't matter what the outside chaos is doing. It's going to probably always be doing something. There's always going to be something you could be stressed about. But then you start to realize you have a lot of choices in what you focus on and what you let in. So I hope to support you with that. Thank you for listening. And if you like, I hope you will subscribe and continue on our journey together. Thank you. Namaste.